What's up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Burr Shenanigans. My name is Chad. This is my wife,
D.
And we're back with another funny reaction video. Today we are going into a bunch of comedians. I probably know a lot of these. My dad used to like to watch a lot of old school comedians back in the day. But this is comedians on black people. And Bill Burr's in this, Dave Chappelle, and more.
Okay.
So I'm excited to see what they're going to be talking about. I like it. I love it. When people aren't scared to express themselves. Tell the truth. Ain't that the truth?
African people don't like black people.
I've actually heard that.
I know they treat us like shit. They talk down to us. They think they better than us.
Here we go.
And I don't understand because we from the same tribe, kind of.
Kinda?
But they like white people, though. They treat y'all like family. As soon as y'all come around, they get excited. Excuse me, Mr. White Man. Thank you for bringing us here. We love you. Yay, the white man. As soon as they see us, they get an attitude. Hey, how you doing? This nigga.
Oh my God.
We don't like the black man in America. Motherfucker, you don't work, you don't do shit.
I think that's like their
We
favorite
don't like you, you black motherfucker. Like, who are you calling black, motherfucker? I'm brown, you midnight. Who the fuck are you calling black? Like, nigga, if you stood up against a building, you'd look like an alley. Who the fuck are you calling black? This shit is unjust. African men don't understand why when they come to America, they have a hard time getting American pussy. You can't be that aggressive with American women, especially black women. You gotta know how to talk, you gotta come correct. Motherfuckers in Africa is used to having their way. They got 15 wives and shit. And African women are very obedient. They tell their women what to do. It's not even an issue. Bitch, when they come home, you...
He gotta pause, he gotta think about it.
I don't know why they do that. You better clean this shit from the floor. I don't. They be in the club stalking women out here. You can't even see them. They be as black as my jacket. You just see the yellow of their eyes from a distance. Looking like Congo in the bush. As soon as you go buy your drink, they jump out the shadows and scare the shit out you. Bitch, what is your name? Come here. Don't run from me. You're going to be my wife. Monaya, Monaya. They're hunters. It's instant.
Last night, the epic disaster film Twister opened to big box office and some controversy. The Reverend Jesse Jackson has called for a boycott of the movie, claiming that not enough black people in the film are killed by tornadoes.
My kids got baptized at a black church.
I love him.
Yeah, Gary Owen is amazing. He just went
Wasn't
through a
prepared
divorce.
for that.
Nasty when I thought.
I mean, I prefer white church myself. Black church just takes too long for me. You got to have your day free.
You do.
You can't make no plans going to a black church. Yep. You plan on going to a football game, you ain't gonna make it.
No.
Hey, you might not make Monday Night Football while you're bullshitting.
You sure not.
Black church is ridiculous, man. I remember the first time I went to a black church, I didn't know it was gonna take that long, you know? Like, I didn't eat breakfast that morning. I thought I was gonna eat in about an hour, you know? Oh my God, I almost died of malnutrition that day. Waiting for Sally Struthers to pop up,
Snacks
you know?
in your bag.
I was sitting in the church, man. I was like, why is this taking so long? You know, I figured out having the service why it was taking so long because, you know, when you go to church with white people, man, we don't say nothing, you know? We shut up and we listen, you know? If somebody tries to talk while our preacher's talking, we tell them, shh, zip it, focus, okay? One more song, we're gone.
The way he said.
I remember the first time I went to a black church, I didn't know that when black people agree what the service is about, they don't wait. They yell out right there that they agree. I know it's okay to yell out. I'm sitting there. I'm the only white guy in the whole church. I'm getting upset with all the black people in the pews around me, you know? I thought they were being disrespectful to the preacher. I know it's okay to yell out. I'm just sitting there. Preach on it! Are you serious? Just gonna talk while he's talking? Yeah, that's really disrespectful. Why don't you zip it and focus? It's 1:30! I'm ready to go home! Talk about it! Are you with him? What? You're allowed to talk? Are you serious? I'm gonna say something. Okay, watch, I'm gonna say something. Hootie-hoo!
I heard you, Virginia. Come on, it's 4:30.
Oh my gosh, it's such a mess.
Another song. Why is she singing Rihanna? That has nothing to do with church. It's 6 o'clock.
Oh my goodness.
You guys have a step team? Are you serious? The First Baptist Steppers, it's 8:30.
What are they called? The prayer worshipers? Or what is that
A
called?
freaking poet. This is a talent show. That's the 4th time she caught the Holy Ghost. She's lying. You can't catch the Holy Ghost 4 times in one day. It's 10:30.
Oh my gosh.
Stop passing this plate around. I don't have any more money. It's midnight. It's Monday. I'm late for work.
Gotta call in.
Takes forever, man.
So I've been seeing this girl recently, black girl, right? She lives up in Harlem,
go.
gone out like 3-4 times, First time we hung out in like the Village area in New York, which is sort of like a racially mixed area. So shit was cool, you know what I mean? Second time we hung out was more like Midtown, Then the third time, she called me at like 3:30 in the morning, and she wanted me to come up to her apartment, right? So it's 3:30 in the morning, she lives in Harlem, I look how I look, so it's a fucking situation. Yeah, because you know the deal, right? Basically, a white dude feels comfortable up to about like 98th, 99th Street, you know what I'm saying? The second the streets start getting into like triple digits, like 100, 101st Street, start getting like a little asthma, like, oh, fuck, I'm starting to get a little high up here. You feel that little tightness in your chest? Can you feel that? 106th Street, you're like leaning on shit, like, dude, where'd all the cabs go? How come there's no taxis up here? Dude, what's a bodega?
What's a bodega?
I don't know what that is. Let's get the fuck out of here. So I'm praying to God she's gonna tell me to take the subway, get off at like 105th Street, 103rd, which is like the first stop in Harlem where I can still look over my shoulder and see like all the white people like disappearing over the horizon, But she goes, no, man, you want to get on the Uptown 2-3 train, you want to get off at 125th Street. I'm like, God, fuck, 125th Street. Jesus Christ, that's like right in the middle of everything. I'm gonna be surrounded on all 4 sides. I can't fucking do this.
At 3:30 in the morning? Nah.
So, at this point, I'm really trying to hide like the bitchy tone that's starting to creep into my voice, And I'm trying to ask for really specific directions for when I get up there, because I want to know exactly where I'm going. So she starts naming the streets I have to go down, and every other street up there is named after like a black leader, She's like, make a left on Adam Clayton, take a right on Frederick Douglass. I'm like, God, fuck Adam Clayton. Yo, dude, go on the internet, look up Adam Clayton.
I would have turned around already.
Did he kill a bunch of white people during the slave revolt? Dude, I ain't going up there till I know what Adam Clayton said. Fuck this shit. So at this point, I'm really having a battle with myself. Because I'm thinking I can't do this, right? I'm like, I can't do this, but my dick's going, no, come on, man, we can do this, all right?
No, you can't.
Just relax.
I would have turned back already.
Pull yourself together and get on the goddamn train, right? So as always, I listen to my dick. Oh yeah, I get on the train. By the time I get up there, it's like 5 or 4 in the morning, right? I'm staying on like Malcolm X and like Danny Glover or some shit, right? I don't even know where the hell I'm at.
People from New
But
York
I see the
are
street I want to go up. I
standing
want to go up St. Nick. I can literally see her apartment building, but there's like 5 or 6 black dudes standing right on the corner, right where I want to walk by. So I'm like, fuck! Felt like I was on like some reality show at that point, like some sort of like white guy survivor. It was ridiculous. So I'm thinking, I gotta walk right by these guys, right? You know what's funny? I think that they were actually more surprised to see me than I was scared,
So they supported him.
And I was really, really scared, but I'm also really, really white, Like shockingly Caucasian. You know what I mean? Like if you're not ready for me, I can like surprise you. No, especially if you live up there. You've probably seen a white person for hours, possibly days. So when I show up, it's almost like magical. Like a leprechaun came out of nowhere, Felt like I should have had like a little pot of gold, like a rainbow behind me. Top of the morning to you, latte. Kind of danced my way past them. But it's been going all right, Once I get in her apartment, I'm fine, I relax. sit down, you know, watch a hip-hop countdown.
Oh my God, the hip-hop countdown.
Pretend like I know the groups, you know what I mean? It's just getting there that's a fucking pain in the ass. But, you know, I don't get mad at it, because I figure, you know, black dudes got to go through the same shit, though, right? When you go out to the suburbs, go fuck a white girl, right? Just that same awful feeling of just leaving your people behind, you know, just less and less of you as you're fucking driving out there. Probably start off lean and you're all fucking cool. 20 minutes in, you're driving like 10 and 2, the radio's off. Like, dude, I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit at all. There's too much grass, I don't see any rims. This is fucked up. None of the windows are tinted. I can clearly see white people in every car. This is fucked up.
I just want to say I'm not trying to say that if you're white you can't complain.
Right.
I'm just saying that if you're black you get to complain more.
Right.
Because you can't. There you go.
Don't tell the band that.
The whole band black? Wow.
Because you can't, that's right. You can't take people's, like, historical context away from them. And everybody wants us to. Like, white people are always like, come on, it wasn't us. Like, they want black people to forget everything. Like, every year, white people add 100 years to how long ago slavery was. I've heard educated white people say slavery was 400 years ago. No, it very wasn't. It was 140 years ago. That's two 70-year-old ladies living and dying back to back.
Really?
That's how recently you could buy a guy.
That's right.
And it's not like slavery ended and then everything has been amazing. Like it just...
Glad that's over.
Oh yeah, it just ended like a clean where you don't have to wipe. Just boom. And then it's just been parades and presents ever since. You gotta remember that if you meet a black person, they have gray hair, they remember a time they weren't allowed to use a certain toilet. So give them a little, you know, time to be cranky. And by the way, white people have our own thing that stuff that we went through that hurt us that we have to cope with. Like when they took our slaves away, that was really hard.
Really? That's what you have to
So it's pretty even.
So it's even.
Yeah.
It's even.
It's even.
But I didn't always know
Oh my goodness.
that was a black thing. It took me a while to figure that out. I learned that shit in New York. I was in New York City. Now, I was hanging out with a friend of mine. He was a white guy, you know. We were just hanging out. And we were lost in the city. You know, we were smoking a joint. Now, I don't know if it was a coincidence that we were lost and high and shit, but... My white buddy, he was smoking a joint. Dave, it's the goddamn cops.
You hit it again?
I'm gonna ask him for directions. I said, Chip, no! Chip, don't do it! It was too late. He was walking over there, this man was high as shit. Excuse me, sir. Touching him and shit. Excuse me. Need some information. Start confessing things you shouldn't confess. I'm a little high. All I want to know, which way is 3rd Street? The cop was like, hey, take it easy. You're on 3rd Street.
Really?
You better be careful. Go ahead, move it. Move it.
He gonna try to do it.
And that's all that happened. That's the end of the story.
Can you get in
Now-
trouble for being high?
I know that's not amazing to some of you, but you ask one of these black fellas, that shit is fucking incredible, isn't it? I'm saying a black man would never dream of talking to the police high. That's a waste of weed. Serious. I mean, I'd be scared to talk to the police when I'm sleepy. Fuck around, get the wrong idea and shit. Oh my God. That nigger was on PCP, Johnson. I had to use necessary force. You saw him. No paperwork. Just sprinkle some crack on him. Let's get out of here.
I love this. Oh my God, this is
My cheeks
amazing.
hurt.
This was so amazing. Oh my god.
cheeks hurt.
You guys had this video is the compilation of all these comedians are hilarious. Like every
Yes.
single one. There was no dull moment in any
Yes,
of them.
that was good. That was
Oh
good.
my
I
God,
loved it.
I love it. Oh, my tears, guys. It doesn't help because my allergies are killing me right now, so they are super watery, but laughing makes them even worse. So I'm constantly wiping my eyes. But this was hilarious. I love the heck out of this. And I love it because it just shows you, like, a lot of these guys, like, a lot of this comedy came out, like, 90s, early 2000s, where comedy was different back then, as we know. Like, it definitely has changed comedy.
Oh, yes.
Sensitivity, people got sensitive. You came in.
Cancel culture.
I love how what really made me laugh and made me comfortable with this is we didn't just have black people talking about black people.
Oh, no.
Like, there was white comedians talking about it, like their
Or
experience.
even whites. Like,
But I'm just saying, like,
or Mexicans talking
but
about
I'm saying, like,
everything.
the whole thing is, like, it wasn't no, like, oh, he can't say that because it's funny. Like, their experience of talking about it's hilarious and vice versa. I love it. And today's world, you see a lot of, oh, he's white and saying that, like, or he's black saying that. Like, stop. It's comedy. Like, it's funny. And it's hilarious to see their experience. Like, oh, like when Bill Burr was like, oh, we went from tinted windows. You can see everybody now. No tinted windows, no rims. Like, it's hilarious. Like, I love it.
Gary Owens was like he hit it on the nail though.
Yeah.
About church.
Oh, for sure. Church being there all day. You been there all day where you can go to a black church if you want to. All day. But it's hilarious. I love how these old school comedians, like a lot of these guys, just like they came in an era where it was just like, man, let's just do it. Like, look, I forgot his name, but on the show where he had the band, they were all black. And look at him popping jokes, like
Louis Casey or something, or CK.
Like the whole, and they sit there laughing with him. Like that's the interaction I love, man. And it keeps like
where they're not like taking it like
offensive.
Yeah,
like they could have easily took that joke when he said like, oh yeah, we got rid of slaves, it's equal. Like, oh what? Like it was a joke. Like it's funny that we can laugh about it, and that's what makes it better. Like you laugh it off and just be happy. So we love this video. It was amazing. I loved it. But thank you guys for tuning back in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. We'll see you in our next video.